Ikao Yanka, a professor at Cardozo School of Law, argues in his essay why NCAA athletes should not be paid that college athletes should not receive compensation on top of their already paid for college tuition. While Yanka cleverly states that most of these athletes are primarily of color and that they have a higher rate of dropping out, he weakens his argument by stating by failing to fully convince me as to why these athletes shouldn't be paid on top of that. Being a former college athlete, I am here to tell you why these young men and women deserve to be paid. The biggest reason that I think we should pay these players is just how much more money that they earn their prestigious schools. It only makes it seem more unfair to not compensate these athletes at all. Head coaches are being paid millions of dollars, and this is not a good look. That being said, he is every bit a part of the team as all of the players. And if he's making all that money, why can't these players see just a fraction of that? It just doesn't make sense to me how a athletic coach can be the highest paid public employee in that state and these kids aren't seeing anything. In fact, it's illegal for these players to make any kind of money off of their college. These days, you see a lot of players playing 1 year and then declaring for the draft, and that's just robbing their school of more money that they generate during the games. The fans come in, fans spending money. If you make them stay at least one more year and pay them while they're staying, you're going to make a lot more money for that school. And you're also going to have brighter minds because they're going to get another year of college in. The age restriction requires the players to stay one, but like I said, making them stay two, you're gonna see a lot more revenue produced. In a study done this season by the magazine The Atlantic, they concluded that Andrew Wiggins' true value to his school of Kansas was nearly $600,000 in 1 year. Now, Kansas can clearly provide a great education for this man, but I'm pretty sure tuition isn't $1 million, $500,000 for 1 year of school. This would definitely be a huge blow on the NCAA income by losing the fans in the stadiums and dropping views on these nationally televised games. Just to give you an idea of how much money they generate, here's a short excerpt. In commercial terms, during the last 20 years, revenue produced in college sports has exploded. NCAA member school sports revenues have increased 8,000% since 1976. And NCAA revenues went from 6.6 million in 1977 and 78 to 267 million in 1997 and 98. Make no mistake, big time college football and basketball programs are now a multi-billion dollar sport. And can you imagine the stress of representing your entire school on a nationally televised game? You might argue that these players they take the easy route in school, but yeah, wouldn't you want to